Let's look at some really funny telescope ads. Now, we've all seen the classic amateur mistake of somebody taking a Newtonian reflector and turning it around backwards. So here's an ad for one of these, and I have a friend who says they've seen this so many times it's actually starting to look normal to them. But there's a little line at the bottom, and it reads, needs minor plastic part that looks like a small clamp with two screws that holds a small disc which holds the telescope straight for viewing. I have no idea what that is, do you? Maybe you've seen ads and even telescopes out in the field that are turned around backwards, but how many times have you seen someone actually looking through the telescope the wrong way? Not only is she looking at herself, but I believe she's not even looking through the eyepiece, she's looking through the finder. In the category of they almost got it right, here's an ad for a Galileo Newtonian reflector, and everything is right except the finder's turned around backwards. Oh, so close and yet so far. Now, I don't know about you, but I've seen this a couple of times. People will take a Newtonian reflector and put it either forwards or backwards, but they'll take the tube clamp and they'll mount it all the way at the end of the tube, like this. It's kind of hard to see in this picture, but the tube clamp is all the way to the right, and I believe the finder is also turned around backwards. And here's another one clamped the other way, too close to the eyepiece, and the equatorial mount appears to be twisted in a really strange way. Now, we're all used to seeing Newtonians turned around backwards, but how often have you seen a refractor or a Schmidt-Cassegrain pointed the wrong way? Boy, that looks strange. I don't know about you. I want to reach into that picture and just kind of turn the thing around. So here's another one in that category, and it may not look that bad at first glance, but keep looking at it. So not only is the telescope mounted backwards, but the equatorial head is mounted towards about 0 degrees, and if you look really closely, looks like they've jammed the slow motion control up into the counterweight shaft. I was in Walmart the day before Black Friday one year, and I saw this pallet full of telescopes and microscopes in the same box for $20. Couldn't resist taking a picture of that. The next day I went to Walmart, that is during Black Friday, and the pallet was 95% empty. They had sold almost all of these things. Some people aren't sure how to price things. Here's an Edmund Astroscan. Yeah, I think he's probably a little optimistic there. But you might be able to say, yeah, it could be worth that much money, but take a look at this next one. $750 for an Astroscan? Wow. Starblast, $1,000. I don't know if this guy's kidding or what. It says in the ad, he bought this telescope at the Museum of Natural History for $2,000? Again, I don't really know what that's all about. Now, if you're a beginner and you're looking at this, I just want to point out you can go to the Orion website right now and get a new Orion Starblast for today's price. I checked, it was $199, and these things are frequently discounted. You know how we're always getting asked, can you see the moon landing? Can you see where the flag and the moon rover and all that stuff? And we get tired of explaining that to people, but here's a telescope that says, I was able to zoom in on the moon so close I could see the landing in the Sea of Tranquility. I guess that's the key. I haven't been using a zoom lens. And finally, we have the 100 billion mile telescope. I often feature this ad in some talks of mine, and there are so many great lines in this, I can't even list them all. It's $29.95. And just, to remind you, 100 billion miles, a light year is almost 6 trillion miles. I don't know if you can see this, but about 1/3 of the way up in the ad, there's a line that reads, "Be absolutely spellbound in your ringside seat as asteroids collide in fiery explosions." $29.95. Took a couple of months to get here. And one more as a bonus. Let's finish on a positive note. When I want to explore the real universe, I use precision optics from Celestron. How great is that? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.